at some points in all of our life, we've met someone who's performative. You know, acts to be bad, knowing damn well they're not bad. When they go home, their mom is beating them. Acts like they skip and they like this. Oh my days. You don't understand how many performative people I've met. So I got so mad last night and I made a whole list of some of the most performative people. Today I'll be telling you the most performative communities out. Number 1, bike talk. Now, bike talk is just such a specific type of performative, because their type of performative is not, oh, they're acting like they got money. It's not, you know, from the name, you think that they're performative, that they're good bikers. No. They're performative that like they're mafia bosses or something. Like, no, Carter, I don't think that you can kidnap a girl and anytime her boyfriend comes up, you can kill him. No, Johnson, you're not gonna come from the bottom of my roof and survive that jump. And you're not, and take your helmet with you. Why do you think your helmet is bulletproof or kill-proof? I literally will hurt you, bro. You would break your skull jumping off of that roof. When I say mafia performative, they act as if they can do anything. You can't do shit. You're not gonna do shit. You can't do anything. No, you can't figure out where somebody's living. And then they're so weird. No, you're not 6 foot. No, you cannot satisfy every girl in your perimeter area, Mason. How about you calm down and go for a walk? And their performative parts aren't even only the mafia. Not even some. How are you guys in the mafia, right? And you have ADHD to such a level. These people are so fake with their ADHD, and they're all self-diagnosed. They're all self-diagnosed because nobody, liar. And even if you're not self-diagnosed, you genuinely have ADHD. Why do you think you have the need to tell everybody you have ADHD? Oh, my ADHD just took over. ADHD is barely, honestly, like a disease like that. Not a disease. It's barely a disablement like that. Now, to ADHD to its highest, yes, it's a disablement where you can't pay attention. But most niggas I've met with ADHD, high key, you barely know these niggas have ADHD until they tell you they got ADHD. And even then, nigga, I still will never know. I probably forget just because how much you don't act like. I hate to be in a class with these niggas. Like, you're in 4th grade, just that kid acting like they got a doctor's note. Yo, Johnny, I know your mom wrote that for you. Can you sit your ass down and so we can continue class? You're taking up my recess time. Another thing that goes with this whole biker talk thing is book talk. Now, book talk is only collectively middle-aged women with kids, so I don't even know what to say about you guys. The thing with book talk is their performativeness is another mafia thing, but they act like they got all this money and they're slim thick and they got no kids and they have all the money and all the men love them and they're so like this and they're perfect. Beth, what are you talking about? You work at a scam call counter. You're the last bro. And they have no shame too. They have no shame. They're literally in the comment section of these biker talks mafia people going around some, ooh, I've been a bad girl. Beth, you have a husband and kids. Every time I check their profile, they always have husbands and kids. Does your husband just not see what you put on the internet? Does your job not find what you're adding into this comment section? Have some shame. Have some shame, Beth. God. These people that leave these type of comments, if they don't have shame to know what they're doing is wrong, their TikTok pages are just some of the weirdest shit. They're always those, it's millennials, by the way. It's all those middle-aged millennial women who still think Gen Z's trying to cancel Eminem.
Cancel Eminem. Gen Z's trying to cancel Eminem? Honey, that's cute. Listen, little kitties, let me make it quite clear. This man was around even before you were here. So what, you're all mad because the man was a lyricist while all your rappers are mumbling gibberish? No, go ahead and shut your mouth. Better yet, go and sit your ass in time.
You know what, Beth? I'll cancel Eminem and I'll cancel this whole book talk, bike talk thing completely. Another performative group of people is rappers. A lot of these rappers be lying to you. And a good example of that is Lil Tecca. He has no guns.
2 twin Glocks turn you to a dancer. I don't have no straps for nobody.
Most of these rappers be lying to you guys. No, Playboy Cardi, you're not a vampire. I don't think that's a lie anybody believes. No, Ken Carson. Do you guys genuinely think Ken Carson is about that life? No, I don't. That nigga says that he's a vampire and shit. Like, niggas who are about that life are people like, oh, Lil Wayne, you know, people who hung around King Von. Bro, Playboy Cardi and Ken Carson care too much about their image, about staying a vampire. You think a vampire could scream while getting shot? No. So that's why they're not around guns. So they never have to scream while getting shot. But people eat it up of such a performativeness. No, Drake, you cannot get any bit in your serenity. You can get a whole lot of it, but you can't get every bitch in your meter, bro. And then he comes out with a new love song all the time. Who could he possibly be talking about? Who could he possibly be talking about? New second, better late than never. And then we had Cinderella talking about girls from 3 different states. What are you even talking about, bro? I hate performative people like Kai Cenat. Why are you coming on the internet making bust that really avalanche? You're my old bitch average. Bro, that aged amazingly, by the way. Another level of performative. Him going around talking about something he's 6 foot on his money. You'll never be 6 foot on anything, in fact. Can you stop lying? Why are we lying? Why is everybody here lying? And another people who I think are generally just the most performative people on planet Earth is people who want to take art major. You guys are liars. You know art major isn't paying you anything. You genuinely just want to be homeless and don't want to get a job. That's all you're saying here. You guys are liars. Yeah? No, like really, you guys are so performative. Nobody wants an art major. You're such a liar. Why do you lie? Why do you lie? Why? And you niggas that say you speak every language. I've seen too many lives like that. Cut it out, bro. You guys are so performative. You're only picking the ones that you know. You know you only learned Spanish and French in art class. Shut up, bro. Anyways, be you, man. Yofi out. Please like and subscribe. Love you too.